Like what proposition?
Bro started
What
already.
proposition do you want to defend
Okay,
here?
little bro. Okay, little bro. What do you want to debate?
Listen, we can run any topic.
This shit
You
is
already
so
know
fucking funny.
our topic. So I can do what
So,
topic
for
do you
the
want to?
context of the debate, Kuro wants to debate me for the third time this month alone. Oh wait,
Yeah,
no, actually, it's not this. We didn't debate this month. We debated like late last month. Okay,
I
yeah,
just
yeah,
seem
yeah.
to
True, true, true.
have a kink with punching on the research stuff. So I'm willing to run. What
This
character
shit is
do I
so
want to
fucking funny,
use?
bro. Kuro,
Like,
my
niggas
son,
retarded. Um,
bro. You. Oh shit, you're still muted. Oh shit,
yeah,
you're
okay,
still
so
muted.
what topic do I want to
Actually,
do?
wait a
What
minute.
character do I want to
Wait,
use?
why the fuck can I unmute you? What? I didn't know I could do this. Yo, Kuro, bro,
Mm,
don't mute now. Don't mute up.
um, um, hello?
Bro, what?
Maybe it's autism. What character do I want to use though?
Bro,
I
you
can
retarded.
take.
You started the rep. You started the rep, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you said you wanted to debate. You said you wanted to have a great faith, straightforward, linear conversation with me. And well, I'm up for the challenge, man. I'm ready to punch on you once again. You know.
My nigga, my nigga, nobody agrees that you dunked on me.
Mm,
That shit sad.
wait, who's nobody? Is Tron nobody? Is Trick nobody? Did he just not
My
exist
nigga,
anymore?
who's strong? My nigga, who's strong?
Yeah, look, it's the guy Axiom used to goon for. Like he used to. Like the starter
Bro,
thing only works if you've
like,
never
bro,
started
bro,
in a
I
recording.
just want to ask the rep now, yeah?
Hmm.
How did it feel? How did it feel? How did it feel when
Gross.
how did it feel when you lost to Action? How bad
Oh,
was
I
that?
never lost to Axiom. You wouldn't even be able to justify such a thing.
Yeah, stupid bum.
So
That shit's funny as fuck.
to
What the fuck? This shit is funny as hell.
wait, we can debate about that instead. You want to debate about why I lost to Axiom?
Where I only do fiction, remember? Ladies, bro.
Oh, yeah, that was an odd way to dunk.
Bro said, my nigga, I invited you in to beat
What
me so we can
character do
debate
you
on
want to
fiction.
use?
My nigga, don't pretend for the wreck.
Here, what character do you want to use?
My nigga, I would use Rimmer. I don't really,
Alright,
because
hold on, I'm gonna
I
take.
think I slammed you with Rimmer like 3 other times. So like,
Nah,
okay,
your skin
so.
what
Bro
character do you
said
want
I'm
to use? I guess I can use. Yeah, I can use Itachi.
Bro said use Itachi. That was really my to me, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Edo Itachi to be specific.
Okay, but that does not concern me.
Alright, what's the argument for your character?
What? Okay. Bro, stay premise for the wreck.
Yeah, like my position is that I just seem to be justified in the belief that my character doesn't lose. I guess the premise for that.
Yeah, okay,
Because he's just superior to your character. Okay.
sure. Yeah, we don't really need to back for that long. My premise is that Rimuru outscales and outtaxes your character, therefore he defeats your character in a one-on-one altercation. Yeah, whatever.
Okay,
Why
so
did
go
bro
ahead and give
just
the
leave?
argument.
Nah, bro, you can start first. I've already posted my scans in the debate, so it'd be kind of weird for me to start debating. To start the debate, you can start
Okay,
the
so
debating.
you can. Yeah, no, look, I'm actually like
Other
terrified to go
rhetorical.
first.
You're actually terrified? What, nigga? Well, nigga, I know you're terrified. Like, it's not shocking, but like, just start, bro.
No, I can't start. I have like a fear of going first. Like,
Nah, nigga,
if I
you
go
have a fear.
first, I'm just gonna like implode.
It's a different. There's a difference. You have a fear of me. Okay, so like, I'm sure you already
Okay, look,
heard
you just
heard this.
started 3 different times while trying to do that. Give that up. Just please give it up.
My nigga, I stutter all the time, bro. I literally stuttered against Zeta like just now. Are you slow? It's 3:12. Does my nigga expect me not to stutter?
Okay,
What?
did I deny that? I don't.
Yeah. So my argumentation for my character, it stated that within these worlds there are there are principles within these worlds, and in reference to said principles, there are attributes, 8 attributes to be specific, that are stated to control these principles. Obviously, if they control these principles, they are either equal or superior to said principles. Um, I don't
Being
necessarily know
clear,
what's all
I
the
don't agree with that. What's your argument for
I'm not
that?
done. I'm not done. I'm not done. I am not done. I am not done, my guy. Pause. 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 Like,
Yeah,
chill the
I
fuck
don't care
out.
if you're done or not. Just what's your
Yeah,
argument
yeah,
for
yeah.
that?
That does not really matter to me. That does not really matter to me. Anyways, as I was saying before, what was I
That's
saying
fine, I guess. That's why I cut you
before
off.
this
What's your
before this
argument
nigga
for
talked
that?
over me? My nigga, can I finish? Can I finish before you ask me for my argumentation? Are you slow?
No, because I found a problem. I want to address the problem. So what's your argument for that?
Well,
Thank you.
now you can address the problem after I finish my scale. That doesn't really
Yeah,
concern
look, we
me whether
both
you have
know
a
that's not
problem.
gonna happen. So just go ahead and give the problem or the
Yeah,
argument, I
but
should
like,
say.
yeah, but like, I wanna finish my scale, so like, I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, good boy.
Yeah,
Anyways,
look, we both know you're not gonna finish the scale. You're either gonna have to bitch out and mute me, or you're just not gonna finish it.
Russell,
So
Kuro, bitch out
look,
and
you
mute
have
you.
to be able
I'm
to
sorry,
talk
when
to
have I
me
ever muted you?
when
When have
your
I ever,
mic isn't muffling.
when have I ever muted you? When have I ever
I
muted
don't
you?
think I
Answer
made
the
that
question.
claim. When did I say you muted me?
My bro,
Did,
it's in the work right here. It's in the work right
you know,
here.
it was
You
a
legitimately said
potential
I muted
thing.
you before.
It was a conditional thing. It was a disjunction
Anyways, as I was
conditional to
saying
be
before,
clear.
as I
It
was
was
saying
a
before, what was I saying
if you
before?
were to
Yeah,
speak,
I was talking
we would
about
need to do
principles.
X or Y.
As I was saying,
What
as I
happened?
was saying before, I was talking
But
about principle.
look, you're not gonna
Principles
get the
communicate.
argument off. You're gonna get drowned
Principles
on
in
recording. Just go ahead and give the argument, and I'll mute up.
principles,
Because I don't
principles,
grant what I have to say.
principles,
I don't grant the
Yeah,
fact
now
that
you
if
can
you
honestly,
affect something that you scale to
you
it.
care about what I
So
have
I
to
want
say.
to hear the
You
argument
care
for
about
that,
what I
please.
have to say. You do not care.
No,
You do
no,
not care
I
about
don't,
what I have to say.
okay. That's why I'm not listening to you. That was like pretty obvious.
Now,
It's trivial too.
you wouldn't told me
So
to state my thing.
look,
You didn't
you're getting drowned.
you
Your
wouldn't have told
mic's
me to
killing
say my thing.
itself because it can't stand up to my mic. Can you just give up on the whole
My nigga,
trying to give the
you
entire argument and give the argument that I'm asking for? Because I don't grant that if you create or affect something that you scale to it, I don't grant the fact that any of the statements are true indexed to the truth app, and I also don't grant that your argument or your claim seems to tie into the scams, right? I don't grant your character being outer, necessarily leads to the conclusion that your character wins. So I don't grant any of those three things. And additionally, another thing I don't grant is that, just because the author states it makes it true. So I need you to give an argument for all four of those things, and then we can continue on.
Yeah, okay, for my for what I'm gonna say, first of all, to counter the second thing you said, first off, unless you have some proper justification on what was the second thing you even said? Because I was
Yeah, just to be clear, I can be agnostic on the proposition, and there being no motivation for this side just leads to, it's just a viable thing when it comes to agnosticism. Because I don't have to hold a stance, but me not holding a stance does not give credence for your position being true that the scans are true. So I want an argument in which actually gives justification for the proposition that the scans are true.
Yeah, that's cute. That's cute, but it doesn't necessarily make any sense. It doesn't
You think
necessarily
the
make any sense.
proposition is cute? Just to be clear, you think the proposition is cute? That's just not thing to say.
Okay, whatever, bro. Anyways, as I was
Okay,
saying,
we're gonna count that as blunder number one. Okay, so the proposition is cute.
Blunder number one. Proposition is cute. How is that blunder? Justify that that's a blunder. Hold up.
Yeah, because a proposition doesn't have the capabilities to be cute.
Me saying that it is cute doesn't. What did you say? A proposition doesn't have
a proposition doesn't have the ability to be cute. Yeah, because when you say cute, you're referring to some physical properties and which seem to appeal to your five senses. But when you say a proposition is cute, you're assigning an attribute to something that can't be assigned this attribute. It doesn't have the physical properties, and you can't perceive this thing with the five senses. So it lacks the capabilities to be cute. So instead of trying to run to this like meta debate thing where you're getting blown out on that aspect, can you just give the argument for why the scans are true, and also why the scans, granting that your character is actually outer, leads to the conclusion that your character wins. I also want that in a formalized. I want that in a formalized argument, please.
Yeah, little bro, shut the fuck up. I'm giving you
look, you said that on multiple occasions and it just hasn't worked. Can we cut that out? Look, every single time you say you look autistic,
I could mute you right now. I could
It just
mute you,
never
but like
works out.
that wouldn't
Yes,
get me
I
anywhere.
agree.
That wouldn't.
I agree. You can't mute me. You're
Anyways,
gonna bitch out and mute me. I
are
agree.
you done? Are you
You
done
have the
talking?
ability.
Done talking?
So, can you give the
Okay,
two
you're done
arguments I
talking.
asked for?
Anyways, as I was saying before, unless you have proper justifications for why you think my
Okay,
scams are
what's
not,
your argument for
what
that?
I think,
What's your argument for that?
what do you mean? What's my argument for
Yeah, I
that?
don't
What?
grant that I have to give motivation for your position being false. I don't grant that. I would grant that if I were to say, look, the proposition is false, I would have to give motivation for it being false. But I don't grant. I said that I'm agnostic on the proposition. You need to give motivation for it being true because no counter evidence for the counter hypothesis does not grant motivation for your position. So can you give the argument for why you have to do such a thing? Yeah, look, I'm not gonna repeat what I said because either you're autistic and you were calling me dumb or saying it was retarded and you didn't hear it, which seems like a skill issue, or actually no, that's the only thing. I don't really have anything else.
Okay, bro. Are you done? Are you done?
Yo, hi nigger.
Bro,
Yeah,
just said
typically
hi.
when people stop talking, that means they're done. Yes.
Okay, bro. Good. So, if I heard you correctly, even though I wasn't like really listening to you, you said that you're agnostic on the proposition.
Yes, I've said that 4 different times now.
Um, are you agreeing with me? I didn't hear you. No, I just heard 4 different times.
Yes, I've said I'm agnostic on the proposition 4 different times.
Okay, cool. So, if I recall your argument properly, you said that due to the fact you're agnostic on the proposition, I for some reason have to provide justifications for when my scans are real or true or have the
Yeah,
positive truth
just to
value.
be clear, I don't grant that because there's no counter evidence.
There's no counter
There's
evidence.
just no because there's no counter evidence that leads or gives credence to your proposition or that for your position. That's a blatant argument from ignorance. So you have to give argument right, which motivates me or motivates anybody in your position because I don't hold those things. I don't have to justify anything here. That still doesn't. I mean, just because I don't justify anything does not mean that your position is now justified. That's retarded.
Yeah, you see, little bro, you were cutting out that entire time as I was trying to tell you. So repeat yourself, okay? Repeat yourself.
Yeah, like, I don't think I was cutting up. Maybe just autistic. You have like this people Wi-Fi where you can't afford actual Wi-Fi to connect to Discord, but that's okay. I'll repeat it just for you, man. So listen, I don't grant that because I don't justify my position, right? Let's say that mysteriously I changed my position to being on the negation. Just because I don't grant it does not give credence towards your position. That's just retarded. That's an argument from ignorance. But like, I'm not on the negation, so I don't even have to give motivation for my position because I'm agnostic. I don't, see any reason to believe in your position. I don't see any reason to believe in the counter position. There just hasn't been any credence given for either hypothesis. So what I want you to do is justify the proposition without giving an argument from ignorance, and then we can move on to the next point.
You being agnostic does not refuse my scans. It means you're avoiding my scans. Unless you can
Yes,
show me why my
that's what I
scans
agree to, retard. It's not a direct, counter argument, but it also isn't granting your scans. Your scans aren't granted because we don't even know if they're true. What I'm looking for is an argument for why they're true. Me being agnostic doesn't grant or deny the scans. It just says, well, look, we don't know if it's true or not, so we can't make a claim on it. So what I want you to do is give the argument which actually seems to respond to what I said and not some schizo meta ramble.
My guy is so retarded.
Look, do you think laughing is gonna help you give the argument? If you think laughing helps you, I can laugh with you. I can give you a few little chuckles. I can, pop back and laugh with the youngsters, I can do such a thing if necessary. If that's what you need for the argument to go through.
I'm definitely older than you. I'm definitely older than you. I am 18. You are definitely 18.
Yeah, look, I don't care if I'm younger than you, but that's not. Like, you gotta stop this like irrelevant meta ramble. We don't care about that.
My nigga is so trash. Oh my god, they would eat you alive in linguistics.
Do you think I'm so trash? Like, do you think I'm so trash? Like, do you take that to be an argument?
My nigga, what are you yapping about? That doesn't have anything to do with your argumentation. Can you get back to what
Okay,
you were
so
saying?
it isn't an argument. So can you give the argument which I asked for one different times?
Um, uh, as I said, three different times. No, I'm not even asking you. I am telling
No,
you.
okay, like
I
you're
did,
you're already
I did not.
confused.
No,
That's
I
not
did
an
not.
argument. That seems to be a demand or a command. When you say I'm telling you to do X, that's a command, not an argument. So can you give an argument in which it's propositional? I hope it's true, and well, it actually gives credence towards the proposition that the stands are true.
My guy, you are so retarded. You are so retarded. Okay, Kuro, I'm going to put this. I'm gonna say this to you in baby terms, right? Right? Maybe you're not understanding me because
Okay,
your
look,
spell is wrong.
the rhetorical like words
Oh
here
my
don't really
god.
work when you're JK debates. Um, so stop with the like poor rhetorical effects and just get on with the argument.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. Bro, shut the fuck up. As
Okay,
I
look,
was saying, right?
I asked for the argument, not for
Let's
you to cry out to
let's
your Lord and Savior. So give the
let's
argument.
just conclude this because you're not really saying anything, right? I've already given my refutations on why what you're saying makes no
Okay,
sense.
the problem with like your argument is that one, it goes against like the burden of proof. Two, it goes against any basic fallacy which talks about what you have to prove. That's a blatant argument from ignorance.
Oh my
That's a
god.
blatant argument from ignorance, and it also seems to go against what we mean when we say agnostic, right? My argument seems to be analytically justified. It seems to be more rational when you look at it from a fallacious standpoint, or but it seems to posit when it talks about fallacies. It seems to posit that you're talking about what you're doing is committing an argument from ignorance. Mine doesn't seem to do that. It also seems to be analytically justified. Mine seems to be
Justify
better
and
on
giving an
any.
argument to you.
Mine seems to be
Justify
better
and
on
giving an
like
argument to
any
you.
standpoint. It seems to be better
Justify
on a
and
rational
giving that
standpoint.
I
It seems to be
give
better
argument from
from
ignorance.
a you know intuitive standpoint, and it seems to be better when it comes to like a logical standpoint, index to like the fallacies being used. So on every single standpoint, it seems to be better. And I guess the argument for it being an argument from ignorance, you're taking that because there's no counter evidence for your proposition, that your proposition is automatically true. I don't grant that. That's an argument from ignorance. That's analytically an argument from ignorance. So maybe you can stop being a confused interlocutor here. You can
I
stop
think you're
giving these
so
tier
retarded.
5 meta rambles, and you can actually respond and give an argument for the proposition.
My nigga. It does not matter how many times you repeat this or in what way you repeat this. I'm still going to give you the same response because your argumentation is
Okay,
fucking
then
retarded.
we can conclude. We can conclude. Let's send this off. Let's
Yeah,
send this
bro.
off. Let's send this off. You got like I'm tired of debating you. I think this is gonna be the last time I debate you. I think you should kill Axiom one more time.
You have
I'm
like
gonna
you
kill
have
Axiom
lost
one more
like
time,
three
maybe.
times.